Hey everyone, today we are back with the next part of The Infected and all of the drama that comes with it, the last chapter. So much happened. Go watch that one if you haven't already, and then come back to this one because in this one, we are sneaking into Chief Carter's tent to finally see what secrets he hides because he seems like he's hiding quite a lot. I cannot stand him. I don't like him. I don't wish death upon him or anything bad to happen to him, but if karma comes for him for all that he does, I'm not gonna complain. So we're gonna see what happens with him. Hopefully he gets what's due to him. So I really hope you all enjoy it. Give it a big thumbs up if you do. Subscribe if you're not already. Go check out the amazing author Kate on her Instagram, which is linked in the description below. Go read the story yourself, make your own lit choices, let me know what happens, and without further ado, let's start the drama.
Running down a half to top. Everybody waiting for a single to drop. Like a hair when they wanna see what's hot.
All this night reading makes me want to do ASMR. Okay, so it's decided. We're going to sneak into Chief Carter's private quarters. Uh-oh, if y'all get caught, Lord deliver us. Yes, Tamira, that's what I was thinking. Oh dear. I can't believe we're putting in all this work to make a vegetable garden. And the first thing we're getting in return is gonna be spinach and broccoli. Oh, does she not like that? Estefania says they're a powerhouse of vitamins and minerals. Yeah, but it's spinach and broccoli. But sis, you don't really have an option. It's a zombie apocalypse. I don't think you're gonna be able to grow whoever you want. Who cares about vegetables at a time like this? We still have to figure out how to sneak into Chief Sunshine's tent without being snapped. Cody. Uh-oh. I thought we agreed if we talk about that in public, we've got to use the code words. No, Muscles, you decided if we talked about it in public, we use code words. I agree to nothing of the sort. Besides, some of us aren't idiots. I wouldn't be talking about it if I thought someone was listening. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite him in the butt, so... Oh, for the love of... We still need to plan how we're going to obtain the keys to Kitten's Tinkerbell. The way Kareem smiled too afterwards. It's gonna be tough. Kitten spends a lot of time in the Tinkerbell. And even when Kitten is out there are lost boys all over the place. This is giving me a headache. Do you really think we'll be able to pull it off? Carter will need to be away from the rooftop before we even consider trying. And even then, we can't do it if his lackeys are hanging about. I mean, what are the chances of them all being away for long enough to give us a window? Attention all residents, oh, speak of the devil himself. Gather in the luncheon area immediately for an important announcement. We've been summoned, this day just keeps getting better and better. Okay, oh look, our favorite person, Chief Carter, yay. Now I'm all going to assume you're all already aware of this morning's unfortunate incident. Thanks to his own cop, so... You try to sink back and blend in with the crowd as his eyes sweep over you, but his scowl seems to linger on your face for a split second too long. That's interesting, Chief Carter. Anyway, the long and short of it is, we can no longer enter the wholesale center. I thought it over and there's only one logical conclusion. We're going to have to go off-site for supplies from now on. Who are these people? I've never seen them. What? This isn't an elementary school class. Chief, we should probably address any questions. It could be important. Chanel needs to take over because... You take them, Lieutenant. I'm in no mood to deal with imbeciles. The only imbecile. What's your concern, sir? Why is it safer to leave the area than try to get back into the building? I mean, we're dealing with zombies either way. What's the difference? Good question. As we established yesterday, the main entrance is a death trap. And now the third floor office is also... Look, if you want to leap through that window into the arms of a waiting zombie that staggers out from the shadows, be my guest. But the rest of us with working brains will go with my new plan. So, any more questions? Great, glad that's all cleared up now. These runs will take longer, but we'll be using routes with great visibility. That means if anything chases you, you'll see it coming a mile off, and those things move slow. So if you still manage to get bitten, then you only have yourself to blame. Chief, the plan. I'm getting there, woman. Now, due to the disappointing results of today's run, I will head a scouting mission tomorrow morning with the group of my most trusted officers. Thank goodness he's leaving. Get him out of here. I hate him. Hopefully, Just karma comes for him tomorrow on his little mission. We'll get the lay of the land and take note of any valuable supply sources. I'm leaving Officer Scott Bradley in charge of my absence. I trust you'll afford him the same respect due with me. I don't have any respect for you. I hope no one here has any respect for you, Chief Carter. You're awful. But this is the time for the plan, so you catch Cody's eye and he gives you an almost imperceptible nod. Looking around at the rest of your friends, you can tell you're all thinking the same thing. There is your window. This is your window, my bad, y'all. Once you've completed your tasks for the day, the 5 of you convene in your tent. You speak in low voices, wary of how the sound could carry past the thin fabric of the walls. Well, I think we all know what we've got to do now. Are we sure this is a good idea? It's so soon. We've barely had time to plan or consider possible outcomes or think of the dangers. For someone who's such a genius, you sure are. Look, we won't get another opportunity like this one. When else will the chief and so many other officers be away at once? I guess we've got to go for it then. Glad we're all in agreement. So tomorrow, as soon as Chief Sunshine and his... what are they called again? The Tinkerbell or something? As soon as the kitten and the Lost Boys are gone, leaving the Tinkerbell unguarded. Even Samira's like, wow. God, what? Don't look at me like that. You can't even take yourself seriously right now. Yeah, screw this code thing. Once Sunshine and his lackeys are gone, the tent will be left mostly unguarded. DJ and I are on cleaning duty tomorrow. Shouldn't be hard to sneak away unnoticed. The chief has been incredibly protective of his privacy so far. If there's something he wants to hide, he won't leave the tent unguarded. You raise a good point. We're gonna need a distraction. Any ideas? I'm on sewage duty tomorrow. I'm happy to throw a tantrum about it for the sake of a distraction. It probably won't require much acting. I could smash something valuable. I'm pretty good at that anyway. Don't know my own strengths sometimes. What's Estefania coming up? Tamira, you said you're on sewage duty? Yes, thanks for rubbing it in. I'm on gardens. Would you swap with me? Are you messing with me right now? No, I think I have an idea that will create quite the distraction if I succeed, but I really need to be on sewage duty to do it. Oh, well that's thanks. Sure, I'll swap. So, DJ, who do you think should run the distraction? Okay, so Tamira's fake tantrum I think is a good idea because... well, I don't know. A tantrum's obviously going to cause a scene or whatnot, and she can pull it off because she obviously doesn't want to do it. But I don't want any drama to be stirred up by a tantrum. Kareem breaking something once again. I don't want to stir up any drama where it's gonna come back to bite us. Estefania, on the other hand, she has some mysterious plot that she's gonna do, and she's really smart, so I kind of trust her. I hope I'm putting my trust in the right place. So Estefania, you go, girl. Thank you for trusting me. I'll do my best to see the plan through. And what is your plan exactly? Oh well, I'll need to get my hands on the right materials to pull it off. So I may not be able to manage it, sis. I had faith in you. That's okay, just send me a secret signal if it goes wrong. And I'll break something right away to cover for you real loudly. Thank you, Kareem. But what are you even going to do? Let's just say if it goes correctly, the reaction should be quite explosive. All right, so it's settled. She's gonna do something out there. After Sunshine leaves, DJ and I will find you and let you know it's time. Give us 5 minutes to get into position. Then feel free to unleash hell. Okay, so this is the night before, I'm assuming? Yeah, there's a candle lit. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how good does it feel to be out of those uniforms? Out of our uniforms and freshly showered, it's definitely, oh my gosh, it just finally hit me. They are not in their school uniforms, which we have seen them in since chapter 1. They are fresh. I wouldn't call that sad excuse for a sponge bath a shower. But yeah, it felt good to get some of the dirt off and the blood. I'm still not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight though. Why, you worried about tomorrow? Yeah, Carter sent me into a death trap just for opening his tent by accident. What's he gonna do if he finds out we went in there on purpose? I don't think he'd kill us, if that's any consolation. The worst he can do is throw us out of the community. That's still pretty bad. What, you don't find the idea enticing? The thought of just you and me in the zombie-infested wilderness? Is my company that unbearable? Her look is what are you talking about? You give him a long, hard look. It wouldn't be just you and me, though. If we get thrown out, the others will follow us, right? There's a flash of uncertainty in his eyes, but then he blinks. It's replaced with a carefully guarded expression. What's he playing at here? I don't see why they do that. We finally found a place where we're safe. I wonder why he doesn't want the others coming. That was a little weird. From zombies, at least. It would be stupid to give that up. Don't you get it yet? The 5 of us are a team now. I know you have issues with Tamira and you don't get along with Kareem, but we can all trust each other in a pinch. We aren't just a mishmash of high schoolers who got thrown together anymore. I know for certain I'd rather be out there with you guys than stay up here alone. And I think the others feel the same way. That's idiotic. You know I'm gonna break off from the group once we're out of the city anyway. Are you really though? His gaze falls from yours and he still can't meet it when he speaks again. He wants to stay with us, he won't admit it, but he loves the team. I mean, obviously, what reason would I have to stick around? All right, I won't push it, but just know we've all got your back. Whether you like it or not. Oh, you're persistent. We're gonna crack Cody one of these days. We're gonna get him. It's a gift. So how are you feeling about tomorrow? Nervous as I am? Me, not really. I'm used to getting screamed at by so-called authority figures. So you're not nervous at all? I'm the only one? Well, I'm a bit anxious about whether we'll pull it off or not. I really think he could be hiding something big, so we can't afford to get busted till we search the place. So you do get nervous about stuff. Need me to soothe you? I could always give you a kiss for good luck. Oh my gosh, come with our own original Cody cheer. Oh, that sounds boring. Go for the kiss, sis. Okay, now you're just poking fun at me. Well, more like half teasing, half serious. I wonder if he's gonna let her do it. Oh, we got points with Cody. He looks away, biting his bottom lip as his cheeks tint pink. We got him so riled up. Oh my gosh. If the point is to calm my nerves, that wouldn't be such a good idea. Why? Because you what, Cody? Gee, Satella, why do you think? I guess, you slide closer until your knees bump against his. He doesn't shrink away. So how about it if it was just a kiss on the cheek? Is she gonna go for it? She's gonna go for it. He doesn't answer, but his blush grows darker and he seems to gravitate in a little closer. Heart in your throat, you lean in. We did it! So, did it work? If you mean, do I feel any calmer? No. But if your goal was to make me forget about tomorrow's plan, then I guess, yeah. Then my work here is done. She did it. She went in for the cheek kiss, and she was gonna go in for the lip kiss, but he wasn't ready yet. He needs time for that to happen. So, we should probably get some shut-eye, huh? Yeah, don't want to be sleep deprived while doing something that could get us exiled. Let's hope the chief gets exiled instead when we find out whatever we have on him so we can get him out of this community because I absolutely despise his guts. I really can't with him. You know, once again, we aren't going to wish ill upon him because I'm just not about that. But you know what? Karma's coming for you, Chief Carter, so I'll get the candle. I'm so nervous. Tomorrow's the big day. I hope everything's gonna go okay for them. Like, I'm scared because if they get caught, eek. I'm surprised they aren't like completely just cuddling at this point. Night, Cody. Night, Thatella. Okay, so today's the big day. First off, we gotta see what Estefania's plan is. So, dawn breaks. The 5 of you meet outside your tent for a final strategy huddle before going to your respective jobs. You ready for this, Thatella? I guess as ready as I'll ever be. Einstein, we'll find you when it's time. We're counting on you. Yes, I'll try not to let you down. Okay, let's do this. Here they go. Into something. You spend your morning scrubbing, tidying, and disinfecting while keeping an eye on Carter and his team. Then finally, all right, you lot. Let's show these chumps how a team of professionals does things. Yes, Chief. Ugh. Disgusting. I hate him. He catches you watching and you hastily avert your gaze, returning to your task. If he even thinks he's gonna come say something to us, By the time you hazard another look, he's already gone down the fire escape. Bye! Hope you don't fall on the way down, Chief. Oh, we're left with these 2 morons. Cody's eyes meet yours. It's time. He gives you a nod of acknowledgement. It's time to go. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be it. Hopefully Estefania got it ready. You find Estefania just in time to see her slip something small into her pocket. Einstein. Oh, you startle me. Is it that time already? The cops have all left on the scouting mission. It's now or never. Did you get everything you need? Yes, I'm pleased to say that everything is ready to go. Okay, we're going to get into position. Give us 5. All right, good luck. Okay, I hope she pulls this off. She said explosion, so... Oh, not him. Not him. Ugh. Just as predicted, Chief sometimes has someone on guard duty. Jacob. I guess after yesterday, that's about the only thing Carter figures he can't screw up. Well, they're both in for a bit of a surprise then, because Jacob is about to mess up this too, just like he ruined everything for us yesterday, so... You know, I always disapproved of you sneaking out during class. I never thought those skills would actually come in useful one day. More useful than memorizing dates or analyzing movies ever was. Well, yeah, I suppose you're right. Still, didn't you ever worry you'd never have graduated at that rate? What were you gonna do without a high school diploma? I made an active point not to think about my future. That seems kind of self-destructive, for lack of a better word. I didn't see the point. I mean, you can think about the future all you want, but you can't control it. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? I mean, he's made the points a little bit. You can plan your life out in a minute detail, and then the next moment, everything you ever knew could fall apart around you. He stared his back, wondering if you were only imagining the hitch in his voice just now. Almost as if he feels your eyes on him, he turns to face you again. When he does, his expression is perfectly composed. Hey, aren't you going to pretend to clean? You look mighty suspicious just standing there. Oh, yeah, I was just thinking. For someone who doesn't think ahead, you sure seem to have a 10-step plan for the apocalypse. Well, you know, a tiger must always. Honestly, the apocalypse is the first time I've thought ahead in ages. Maybe it's because I have to, or maybe it's because I have a goal now. Dunno. What's your goal? Same as anyone's, isn't it? Don't die. So far, my success rate is 100%, He isn't lying. Hey, what a coincidence, mine too. What a pair of overachievers. Now let's pretend to clean before someone snitches on us for loitering. Biding your time, you screw up at an imaginary stain on the ground while Cody sweeps up invisible dust. You don't have to wait long. Oh my god, there's so much poop. What did she do? My only guess is that she somehow blew up one of the waste buckets. Huh? Kind of unsanitary. Oh, they are running. They are zooming. But I doubt that cop will be back on guard anytime soon. Come on, let's get inside that tent before someone sees us. Okay, this is it, y'all. This is the big moment. What is he hiding? There's his briefcase in the corner of the tent. Time to see what the sucker's hiding. Click on an item to look to the chief's briefcase. Okay, so... You sift through a pile of papers, but find nothing but dual police reports for petty crimes and drug possession. Okay, no groundbreaking information there. What's the tiny note? What's that? Looks like a Polaroid pic. What is it? Let me see. You probably don't want to. Oh my god, ew. Why are the notes the way that they are? Let's keep looking for something more useful. I was a little shocked. I thought it was going to be something really scandalous. Okay, what's this? Looks like it's a book. How to be an influencer by C. Gaultier. Our girl Cindy. I love this Easter egg. I love it. Oh my gosh, maybe there's something hidden inside. You should probably take a look. Let's see. Those who write down, okay, so make your own 3-step plan at Instagram fame, write your steps here. Here's written, buy followers, get popular, profit. I don't think there's anything in there that'll help us. Then we need to keep looking. Okay, so we have one last thing. What is this? There's something weird written on this notepad. 21 days and 3. The only thing written on it is 21 days with 3 lines underneath. Those lines look like check marks. He must be counting down to something, but to what? Well, he found an awkward Polaroid, a guide to become an influencer, and a cryptic note. Embarrassing, yes. Confusing, yes. But nothing damning. There must be something in here somewhere. Why else would he have freaked out over you barging in here? Maybe Estefania was right. Maybe he's really just a super private person. Oh! You lie on the floor of the tent with your face pressed against the hard ground. Please keep walking. Please keep walking. No. This is so awkward. Please don't. Please don't. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness, y'all. I was so nervous. Oh my gosh. That was tense. Okay, so, well, that was fun. I think we have extremely different definitions of the word fun. Okay, but as you get up from the ground, that's when you see it. There's a piece of paper there. Cody, there's something sticking out from under the mat. This has got to be it. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Okay, Wholesale Mart. It's a police report. September 6th, 10:20 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Tap to continue. So this is the Wholesale Mart. What is this? You might want to take a look at this. Did I not get something? Interesting. Nice work, Eagle Eyes. Let's put this place back together and get out of here. Something tells me you just found out what Sunshine's been hiding. But what was it, y'all? Maybe I'm dumb, but... Sorry I'm late. I spent a long time cleaning up fecal matter, whatever you want to call it. Do you want to figure out you were to blame for that explosion? Actually, no. I offered a nonsense hypothesis about gases building up in the heat. No one really thought to question the legitimacy of the idea. So, time for the million-dollar question. Did you two find anything? Cody pulls the rolled up report out of his sleeve and smooths it. Take a look at this. Wait, we snatched it? Oh no, it's just some police report. No, Muscles, it's not just some report. Look at what's written on it. The location of this wholesale mart? No. I mean, yes, but that's not the clincher. What is? It's... the date? It was the date? I don't know. The date in the handwritten note? The note is definitely relevant too, but what concerns me is the date at the bottom of the report. That's probably the date it was printed out of the police department, which means it was printed a full 2 days before any incident took place. Exactly. So we've got a report with the date, location, and approximate time an outbreak took place. Okay, it all makes sense then. So did they know this was gonna happen and have the idea to make the wholesale mart where they were going to set up camp this entire time? Was this all predetermined? Printed 2 days before it actually happened. Wait, so that means someone knew it was going to happen. That, or it could mean that someone planned for it to happen. Do you think it was Carter? To be honest, seems unlikely. Being chief doesn't come with enough influence to get a hold of a real-life zombie. But it still means that this whole apocalypse could be intentional. We can't know for certain, the actual outbreak could be accidental. But we do know that Carter knew about the incident in advance, so the police knew, at least Carter did, about this in advance. And he doesn't want anyone else to find out that he was in on it. What about this handwritten part here? Wakefield Pass on State Highway 4, September 27th. What could this mean? To be honest, I'm not totally sure. Wait, didn't we see something related to this in his tent? We found a note? I don't know, y'all. A picture. A note. It's a note. Done. There was a notebook with 21 days written on it. Okay. Okay, that's what it was. This one's kind of ominous, it could be cursed. What are you even talking about? 21 days. Oh, the date scribbled on this report is exactly 21 days after the date of the outbreak. And those 3 lines we saw drawn in the notebook, it's been 3 days since the start of the apocalypse. Looks like he's been counting down to this date. Wait, so is something else going to happen to us after 21 days? Not necessarily to us. What was the location written on that report? Wakefield Pass, it's a tunnel on the highway. It cuts through the mountains leading out of the city. Something must be happening there around this date. Perhaps he's meeting someone. What if he's getting evacuated out of the place? It's possible. You think he's just going to up and go without telling anyone? I wouldn't be surprised. He might be keeping track of the days so he knows when to leave. Well, this is all good and well, but what do we do with this information? For now, I don't think there's anything we can do. We know he has a connection to the outbreak, even if it's a small one. And we know he's up to something as well. But that's it. For now, all we can do is wait and watch. I think we should just leave. We already know he was dangerous, but now we've got an idea of just how dangerous. So he knew something about this apocalypse. He's counting down to something happening. And we just stole from him. That's the scary part. I thought the cops were supposed to be the good guys. We can't leave without a plan, though. I mean, we lost our car, and we're too late from the city exit to go on foot. Oh, I know. Let's take one of the cars in the car park below. Steph and Cody can hotwire one again. Come on, Muscles. We use your head for once. We barely made it out last time. And there are way more zombies in the car park than there were at school. You want to get mobbed by a horde or what? Oh, well, okay. We're getting sent on these new supply runs from tomorrow, right? The ones that'll take us a couple miles away from the base. Maybe we can use those to do a couple scouting missions of our own. Ooh, we could keep an eye out for means of transportation to get our bearings. That's really smart. I'm a little worried that he's going to find out that they stole from him, because if that's gone, he's going to freak. And get out of here as soon as we can. Sounds like a plan. In the meantime, we need to keep our guard up around the chief. We have no idea what we could be dealing with. Okay, so that was the end of the chapter. We got the clue, which was the note with all the stuff written down on it. Chief Carter's up to no good. Well, we don't know if he's up to no good, but he knew something about this apocalypse. And some of the other clues have led, to something about the police force here at least knew an outbreak was going to happen. So, and they knew where they were going to set up camp, at least the chief did. So things were a little predetermined. So I think this outbreak was planned on purpose. Maybe not necessarily on purpose. It had to have been. They would not have, I'll give the benefit of the doubt and say maybe not on purpose, but maybe got out of hand. And this was kind of like, if it happens, like this is what you're going to do. Like there's a high probability it might go bad. So follow this plan. But I think it was intentional. There's some reason why this is happening, and somebody caused this. The police force knew about it, or at least Chief Carter did. Something is wrong here. Something is up, and we are going to get to the bottom of this, or at least we need to get out of here and escape, and we need to find out what Chief Carter is planning, because it's something big. Whew. Anyway, I really, really hope you all enjoyed this episode. Go show Kate lots of love. This is amazing. Go read it yourself, please, because I want to know what happens in your story. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? What happened in your stories? No spoilers for ahead, though. Please, no spoilers. Don't ruin it for me or anybody else. But discuss the chapter, discuss what happened in your story, and I can't wait to see you all on the next one. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.
Doing stupid shit with the